Hi everybody, it's Emily here, and today is day 76 of the Odin project. Today I finished my weather app for the JavaScript course, and I began the next module on computer science. So I'll dive in here and show you my progress on the weather app. Today all that I did was add a header at the top of the web page, and then I also did some error handling. So if a user enters a location that's not recognized, they will see an error message prompting them to try again. The way that I incorporated this error handling is using the try-catch method for my function which fetches the data from the API. So you'll see here under catch, I run the show error function if there is an error. The show error function is located in my showdata.js file. Everything in the showdata.js file has to do with DOM manipulation, so I tried to keep that separate from all of my other JavaScript. The show error function simply creates a new element for the error and appends it to the search div. I also created a separate function for removing errors. That way, if we pop back to my function which fetches data from the API, under try, I do have a condition where it searches to see if there is currently an error message, and if there is one, then it will run the remove error function. That way, if I search for a valid location, it will remove that error message. So everything is wrapped up for this weather app project, and I did deploy it to GitHub pages, and then I moved on to the next section of my JavaScript course, which is a very brief intro to computer science. Now, this first lesson is all about algorithms and pseudocode. Now, this was a bit of a review because we did cover these concepts toward the beginning of the Odin project, but I believe we're revisiting them now just to set the stage for all of the future computer science lessons. So the next lesson was all about recursive methods. Now, recursion occurs when a function calls itself. And although you might not need to use recursion all the time, it is important to understand what it is and how to use it, because there will be times and places where it might be more beneficial to use a recursive method because it might be simpler and more elegant than an iterative method. So 2 of the assignments for this lesson were reading articles, and 2 of the assignments were watching videos. I always really like it when there's a combination of videos and articles, and personally, I like to watch the videos first to see an example of the concept, and then I like to read the articles, which typically go into more depth and more detail. So I finished off today by completing all of these assignments, and then tomorrow I'm going to start the day off by solving all of the questions for a code quiz on recursion. So that is all that I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any good recursion resources you'd like to share, feel free to pop them in the comments below. And I hope you have a great day. I will see you next time.